Hi guys, so I've finished that sword I was showing you. I still have to fix up a little something here or there, but it's basically done. I finished up the wooden scales, staining them and polyurethaning them and riveting them on with brass rivets, which is one of the problems that I caused. I drilled this last one a little too close to the end, so when I riveted this one in, it cracked the wood a little. I'm gonna fill that in with some kind of maybe wood glue or polyurethane, something, I don't know. But it chops and it's comfy, fairly. I mean, the hilt is a little wider than I expected, but yeah, it's comfy, and it's 30 inches long, 5160 spring steel, hardened and tempered. It's not fantastically sharp, but it's sharp enough to get the job done. Swords don't have to be razor sharp, because you put a lot more force behind them than you put behind a knife. And in fact, that means that you don't want it to be razor sharp, because a razor edge will lose that edge and fold over and bend much more quickly and more easily than a somewhat duller edge, which this is. I don't know if I'd be able to really cut paper very easily with this, but it's a sword. You don't need to cut paper. You need to hack through stuff, which this can do admirably. It's got hollow ground bevels. The tip is kind of hollow ground. The tip was really tricky to do. This was my first sword with hollow grinds. The flat part was easy enough because I made a little jig to just set the blade down and pass it back and forth real straight. But that didn't really help when I needed to turn it up like that or around like this to grind the bevels. And they didn't turn out particularly nicely, but I still got it down to an edge, and that's really what matters. But it's not too heavy. It's not terribly light, but I mean, it's not terribly heavy either. Makes me fairly happy. But this is, I think, my first successful sword. It's the first sword I've managed to heat treat without warping the crap out of it. And I think that's a nice thing to have done. I'm pretty happy. I shall definitely be making more swords as things go on. I might sell this one eventually after I have other swords, and I don't need a ton of swords just hanging around. I only need one or two at a time. I mean, hell, I don't even really need swords, but it's nice to have them. Especially if you made them yourself. But, yeah. Sword! Hey! Have a great day, everyone.